Oh, all of that festive energy, and we bring it back to the kitchen now, creating a unique and fun design for a Christmas cake. We all know that it can be quite difficult, but it doesn't have to be difficult necessarily, especially when it comes to using this Cadbury Whispers snowball cake. That is a welcomed addition to any festive table anywhere you go, right?
Yeah, completely.
Absolutely. Now, however, it's very important to remember that, of course, there are millions of orphaned and vulnerable children in South Africa who, unfortunately have never known the pleasure of experiencing pure joy over the festive season. Now, enter the Cadbury Dairy Milk Generosities that are coming to Johannesburg on the 10th of December, encouraging you to donate a toy, a book, or a game to show us that there really is a glass and a half in everyone. Now, how the Cadbury Generosities works is that you literally walk into the mall, wherever they're doing the activation, check in at the entrance to the Generosity activation, log your pre-loved toy for wrapping. Okay, step 2, one toy, book, or game will be exchanged for a Cadbury Dairy Milk slab.
Nice.
Step 3, up to 5 slabs will be given out for 5 or more donated items, which we know. And of course, step 4 is that you can also add even more generosity by visiting the messaging station, where you can write a personalized message on a tag and attach it to your donation. Of course, remember that when you do donate a toy or a book or a game, it will be exchanged for a Cadbury Dairy Milk. So we encourage you to go out there and show that there is a glass and a half. But this time around, we're making something really special.
We're putting a glass and a half into our own very beautiful snowball cake. It looks amazing. It's got a beautiful pearl sheen. We're going to finish it off with some gorgeous edible flowers. So you're going to be kind of the decorative station. Okay. So I'm going to ask you can carry on placing your beautiful little Whispers snowballs. I dig a Wisp. I like the way that it melts in your mouth, but the snowballs, I'm not normally a fan of white chocolate. These are awesome. So we're going to give a beautiful vanilla cake base. And you can kind of take it, you can make it tall, you can put it, we've done it in a Buntington, but here's the deal here is how simple it is to create that vanilla cake. So what we've done, I've kicked it off by creaming our butter and our sugar first, okay? And we're going to start, as always, with the wet ingredients. So I'm going to pop my eggs in there, 3 eggs, yolk and whites all together. Going to mix that through. You're allowed to eat a couple of Whispers because
what makes you think I haven't?
You see, we make sure that you have surplus because they are delicious. And this, I think I'm one of those that I love cooking and I feel confident to kind of express myself, but when it comes to baking, you kind of feel, because it's so particular and you're dealing with kind of very strict dimensions.
It can be technical.
Yeah, that's the thing. So now we've got the milk going in here. A little bit of vanilla essence, okay? You can ramp up the vanilla. I love that. This is like a beautiful vanilla sponge, and you want that. You want it to be quite light to balance out the quite rich chocolatiness of everything. So we mix that through. Then we've got our baking powder here into our 3 cups of flour.
I like that you say that you're not confident baking, but every single time I've seen you bake,
I'm learning,
you really
We've got to learn.
Ownership
We've got to learn, man.
I'm
going to create, I don't know if I have to put a well in there, but I'm going to do that because I've seen everyone on the show do that.
Well, this is pretty straightforward, but of course, if you want us to send you an SMS with a link to the recipe, SMS Cadbury to 33728, and we will send it to your mobile device.
Okay.
You just mix that together?
And you just mix it together. I don't know if I've got the consistency exactly right, but this is how we learn. Then I'm going to put the wet ingredients into the dry, beautiful stuff, and then I'm going to mix that through, pop that over here. Can you smell that vanilla?
I can. It's really coming through.
And I've learned a whisk is quite good because obviously it helps with the mixing process, but it also, you want to aerate. Aerate. You want a beautiful, lovely, light sponge that's coming together beautifully. I'm going to keep mixing that. So then,
you want it nice and soft.
Yeah, you want it and as lump-free as possible. And try not to get flour on yourself.
But I mean, if you are going to be in the kitchen and baking, you know that you are going to end up with some flour. And any baker that doesn't end up with any flour on their clothes, clearly isn't doing the right thing, honestly.
Okay, that's looking good. So then what you're going to do is, you see we've got some beautiful little gold dust there. You're going to start creating a mother of pearl effect across before we don our little edible flowers. You've done a great job there, dude.
And I'm enjoying it so much as well.
Again, we've got kitchen therapy today. Okay, so my mixture is starting to look really good.
It's Cadbury to 33728 if you want us to send you an SMS with a link to the recipe. But just in case you missed any of these steps here, take a look at this.
That's coming together nicely. beautiful stuff. You were born for this, man. You've got skills. You've got skills.
When it comes to aesthetics.
So the keyword again, Cadbury to 33728. And a big reminder to get down to the Generosity Trees and donate your pre-loved toys. Or you can buy new stuff. Toys R Us are running some great promotions as well. You can make donations in-store or online with Toys R Us. I think the best part about this for me is when I donated, I bought a book, a sticker book, because I visualized the child that's going to receive it, and then you write a special message that they're actually going to get to be able to read. So you're able to connect directly with that young child that is going to receive that present. And just imagine what it felt like for you at Christmas,
receiving a
that
gift
excitement
like that.
of getting a present, and imagine that you had never been able to go through that wonderful experience. So you can get online and also find out all the details. Cadbury_SA is where you can do that on Twitter and Instagram, and Cadbury SA on Facebook as well. Get all of the details.
I remember last year just seeing those faces on those children just transforming when they got the gifts when we donated them at the SOS Children's Village. You do want to make sure that you are part of this amazing story that Cadbury Dairy Milk is pushing. So go out there the 10th of December in Johannesburg. I'm going to eat this at some point.
Donate a pre-loved toy, book or game under our generosities. Cadbury, there's a glass and a half in everyone.